Days of Our Lives spoilers. Alex Kiriakis turns to Stephanie Johnson. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Alex Kiriakis asks Stephanie Johnson for advice. Recently, the former couple has been spending quality time together. He is still trying to get his footing after the big reveal at his disastrous wedding. She grieves her Seattle boyfriend's untimely death. Further, Alex and Stephanie work on the soap set within a soap. Acting is brand new to the one-time heir. While the PR rep enjoys working on a new project, Steph works on the show's press release. Her buddy is a hot new actor. Will he ask her for advice on life, love, or work on the 60th season of the NBC Peacock exclusive? The two could become closer than ever after their chat. Days of Our Lives spoilers. Alex Kiriakis and Stephanie Johnson have a chat. DOL spoilers report that Alex Kiriakis, Robert Scott Thomas, and Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Clean, bounce ideas off each other. Alex is the sexy new actor on Body and Soul. He has no idea what he's doing, yet the hump knows he needs a job now. Alex is no longer the head of Titan Industries. Further, Stephanie is Salem's favorite PR entrepreneur. She has even worked with Mayor Paulina Price, Jackie Harry. Additionally, the pair used to date a while back, but when he made the mistake of turning off her phone when her mother's life hung in the balance, she broke things off with the smooth talker. However, Alex Kiriakis and Stephanie Johnson have worked on being amicable with one another on Days. Now, they consider themselves good friends on the longest-running NBC soap series, and many fans wish the two friends would hook up romantically again. Days of Our Lives spoilers report that Alex is concerned about working with Channel Dupree, Raven Bowens. As a matter of fact, Alex had a threesome with Chanel and her then-girlfriend, Allie Horton, Lindsay Arnold. Both actors are nervous about spending up to 12 hours a day working on the set together, given their sexy history. DOL spoilers indicate that Alex Kiriakis asks Stephanie Johnson for advice. Will he want to know how to handle work with his former bed buddy? What kind of help will his former lover give him as he goes into the work week with a sex scene with Channel Dupree? Will Stephanie understand how uncomfortable the situation is for him? Stay tuned. Day spoilers. Will Alex and Stephanie reignite their old flame? Days of Our Lives spoilers fans wonder if Alex Kiriakis and Stephanie Johnson will rekindle their romance. They have done much soul-searching and growing since they broke up. Stephanie dated Chad Demera, Billy Flynn, and Everett Lynch, Blake Barris. Meanwhile, Alex floundered around in the dating world until Theresa Donovan, Emily O'Brien, came along to get a ring on her lying, gold-digging finger. Now, Alex and Stephanie are single, but not necessarily ready to mingle. He's not over his ex-wife, and she grieves the tragic recent murder of Everett. Further, the former sweethearts almost shared a kiss during a movie night in their neighboring apartments. But they weren't quite ready to lock lips on DOL. Will Stephanie and Alex get together again on Days of Our Lives? Plus, fans wonder if Steph might get a little jealous when he begins shooting his sexy scenes on Body and Soul. She may wish she was looking deep into his gorgeous eyes and getting down and dirty with him instead. DOL spoilers. How long will Body and Soul last? Most Days of Our Lives fans cannot stand the soap within a soap, Body and Soul. The campy soap debuted during new producer Abe Carver's, James Reynolds' captivity and memory loss. Further, crazy nurse Whitley King, Kim Coles, who got Abe hooked on the soap, will soon return to the canvas, most likely as the show's #1 fan. Not only that, DOL comings and goings announced that Nancy Wesley, Petrica Darbo, returns to Salem with a perfect actress for the fan-hated soap within a soap. But many viewers want the show to go away, no matter who's coming to town to try their hand at acting. Yet, there is no word on whether or not the disliked storyline will end anytime soon. In the meantime, Alex Kiriakis turns to Stephanie Johnson for advice on Days of Our Lives. Will it be about how to handle working with the baker-turned-actress Channel Dupree? In Salem, where secrets lurk behind every corner and passions run wild, Alex Kiriakis finds himself standing at a crossroads he never expected. The once cocky and carefree playboy, known for his quick wit and unapologetic charm, now faces a storm of emotions, all of which lead him to one person, Stephanie Johnson. A man in turmoil ***. Alex had always prided himself on his independence, his ability to brush off complications with a smirk and a shrug. Women were just fleeting encounters, relationships nothing more than short-lived adventures. But things have changed. His life has become more complex, layered with unexpected responsibilities and raw, unfiltered feelings that no longer come with a simple exit strategy. Ever since the Kiriakis family empire was shaken by tragedies, Alex's world began unraveling. Victor's death left a gaping hole in the family dynamics, a power vacuum that pulled Alex deeper into the inner workings of Titan. He was unprepared for the weight of it all, for the sleepless nights that accompanied corporate decisions, for the doubt that clouded every choice he made. And amid this chaos, there was Stephanie. She wasn't just another beautiful face that Alex could easily charm. No, Stephanie Johnson was different. She was fierce, intelligent, and determined, a woman who had lived through enough of her own pain to know that life wasn't as simple as Alex once thought. She wasn't someone who could be wooed with a few clever lines and a knowing smile. She demanded more. Old feelings resurface ***. The tension between them had always been palpable, but now it's undeniable. There was a time when Stephanie was drawn to Alex, despite her better judgment, and he to her. However, life had intervened. Her relationship with Chad had become serious, and Alex had backed off, knowing she was off limits. But now, things are different. The cracks in Stephanie and Chad's relationship have started to show. There's an underlying strain, a tension that neither can deny. They've been through so much together, but the weight of their past is beginning to feel like too much to bear. And Alex can sense it. Every time their eyes meet, there's an unspoken understanding between them, a connection that neither wants to admit. But both feel with every interaction. He sees the hesitation in her gaze, the moments of doubt when she talks about Chad. There's a distance growing between them, and Alex can't help but wonder if this is his chance. ###****. The unexpected confession ****. One evening, after a particularly grueling day at Titan, Alex finds himself standing on Stephanie's doorstep, unsure of what brought him there. Perhaps it was the weight of everything pressing down on him, the overwhelming need for someone who understands, who can see beyond the facade he so carefully maintains. Or maybe, just maybe, it was her. She opens the door, surprised but not entirely shocked. There's something different in his eyes, a vulnerability she's never seen before. "Alex," she says, her voice soft, cautious. "I didn't know where else to go," he admits, the words tumbling out before he can stop them. Stephanie steps aside, letting him in, and they sit in silence for a few moments, the air thick with unspoken words. "I've been trying to figure it out," Alex finally says, his voice low, almost a whisper. "Why I can't get you out of my head. Why every time things get hard, I think of you." Stephanie looks away, her heart pounding in her chest. She knows where this is headed, and she's not sure if she's ready for it. Her feelings for Chad are complicated, but Alex is something else entirely. "I know you're with Chad," Alex continues, his voice filled with frustration and longing. "But I can't help it, Steph. Every time I see you, it feels like there's something unfinished between us." She sighs, running a hand through her hair. "Alex, it's not that simple." "I know," he says, leaning forward, his eyes locked on hers. "But I can't pretend anymore. I don't want to. I'm tired of playing this game, pretending like I don't care when I do. I've been trying to move on, but I can't. You're always there." ###****. A moment of truth ****. Stephanie takes a deep breath, her mind racing. The truth is, she's felt it too. That undeniable pull toward Alex, the way he makes her feel alive in a way that's both exhilarating and terrifying. But there's also Chad, the history they share, the love that once burned bright but now feels like it's fading. "I don't know what to say," she finally whispers. "You don't have to say anything," Alex replies, his voice soft. I just needed you to know." For a long moment, they sit in silence, the weight of the moment hanging heavy in the air. Stephanie's mind is a whirlwind of thoughts and emotions, torn between the past and the present, between the man she's loved and the one who's standing right in front of her, bearing his soul. "I don't want to come between you and Chad."